Welcome back to the Daily Roundz Show. It's your boy Chuck Bailey. Am I right?
Yo, what up?
Lupus today, yo?
Your face look
completely
And my left.
bad.
What up,
Let's
y'all?
fix
It's
it. You
Lucy
on
Likes. I
camera,
know y'all
okay?
missed me last week, but
Remember
I'm
that.
back, baby.
I was gonna say I kind of missed you before
Fuck
we
you,
actually
Chuck.
before
Pissing
we
me off this morning.
before we linked up. Now I don't
Chuck
think I
been
missed
getting
you
on
no
my
more.
fucking nerves all fucking morning. All morning. You ain't miss me.
I did.
So-
You came in here with that mommy attitude. You know how the mommies be acting.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I mean? I don't want no sauce though. How was
Yeah.
your week? How was your week, Reg?
Man, my week was alright, man. You know, I'm getting ready to take this trip to Mexico. You feel me? Cabo, where I come. You feel me? And just maybe just get ready for that. That's all. You know, working. You know, regular.
My week was okay. I booked a trip to New Orleans for the end of the month for our friend's birthday, so that's gonna be turned up. And I went on the worst date I think I ever been on in my fucking life.
Oh, are we
this
we
week.
naming names?
No, we not naming
fuck
names.
that. Name
Come on,
names.
man.
No, it's not nobody y'all know. First of all,
Okay,
Fuck
there you
that.
go, then.
We
it's
want
one of them
names.
South Jersey niggas. Them South Jersey niggas
See,
is
they-
different.
They
Shout out my
corny.
nigga
They are
Brandon.
corny
Except
as
for my nigga
fuck.
Brandon, though.
Brandon who?
My nigga
Brandon,
B.
Brandon.
He from oh.
You know Brandon.
You know Brandon.
Nah, but it was just a bad date. Like, nigga took me to Fridays.
What's wrong with Friday?
Fridays is a fucking cheap date.
So what was you looking for?
I mean, like, we could have went to, like, a steakhouse or something, you know? Like, why we have to go to Fridays?
Let me tell you something. Let me see. This is what's wrong with y'all. He don't know if that shit is worth steakhouse yet. He gotta test it out, baby.
Nah, he ain't no real, he was whack. He was corny.
Okay.
So, anyway. And you know what else I ain't like about the nigga? So, ladies, I go on a date with this guy. We sitting down. We at the table. He's mad touchy-feely. I do not like that. Do not fucking touch me. If I am not giving you that vibe, then why you got your hands on me? And it's not just like on my shoulder. It's up my thigh. Then we go bowling. He grabs my ass. I'm like, oh, nah.
Hey,
This
that
is way
nigga
too
was
much.
ready for everything.
Yeah.
Shit.
And then he's like, yo. Then he does all that. Then he tries to grab my tit. So then that's when I was like, you know what? It's time to go. Like, we gotta
He probably
leave.
thought your tits was a bowling ball.
It doesn't matter.
But-
Shut up, Reggie.
Let me ask you, why you ain't call us?
What you mean?
Like if he was like touching you, and you ain't want to be touched, you should.
I mean, I had controlled the situation. Like when he did it to my butt at first, I was like, yo, you need to chill. Like I'm not into shit like that. Like, and I'm like trying my hardest to enjoy the date, even though the whole time I just wanted to go home. But then this is what set me off. In the car, the nigga's like, well, you know, I just drove an hour. I don't really want to drive an hour back home. I think I'm going to get a room. You want to stay?
Ooh.
See,
I'm like, oh, nigga, this nigga just going in for the kill, huh?
he knew what he was doing. That nigga say, I'm coming an hour. Take her to Friday, save some money. We're going to go bowling.
What makes you think that Fridays was a pussy-worthy meal, though? What makes you think I
Hey,
was going to want to
man.
stay with you at a Holiday Inn?
It's some chicks that you take to a bar, you know, get some wings.
Yeah,
and
but
a
I'm not
couple
that
shots,
chick.
and they be
I'm
ready.
not that chick.
You know what I mean?
That's because them South Jersey bitches be giving it up different.
And you got it's probably nothing but Fridays down in South Jersey. They ain't, you know what I mean, South Jersey's like the woods, so they ain't really got.
That's not true though. They got nice restaurants in like Philly and shit that you know niggas can take bitches to. But anyway, that's how my week went. It's pretty shitty.
How was yours,
So
Chuck?
that's why you missed, because you went on a date.
No, actually,
I just want to know.
I missed last week because my baby was sick. You know, and I'm a mom
hold
first.
on, hold on. Before we, hey yo, Caleb, man, because on FaceTime, Caleb told me he'd knock me out, man. I ain't really feeling that. I might have to shoot Caleb to fade. How old is he? 6?
He's 6.
Yeah, he old enough to get these.
He had
hands.
a good week though. He got a new PS4, the new shit, like the red one with the Spider-Man thingy
Yeah,
on.
little
and all
nigga
that
feeling.
shit.
He got the PS4. Nigga got the haircut with the star on the side. He feeling himself. Bro. Can you tell you,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
he
knock
is,
you out,
he
Chuck.
is.
I don't want no problem though. Know what I mean? Hey, but speaking of, you know what's crazy? We were just talking about like the Bill Cosby shit and you know the sexual shit niggas be doing. That's like what maybe you could do back in the day and get away with it that you really can't do. And then Alex came the very next week and had some bullshit happen to her.
That's crazy.
But speaking of dates, right? You just went on a date. You know, you're a single parent. Do you find it harder than before you had Caleb? Like, define a man that you think is.
I don't think that I find it harder because I have Caleb. I don't think I find it harder after I had Caleb. I think I find it harder because of Caleb. Because when you become a parent, the shit that you look for in a man is different than when you're not a parent. You get what I'm saying? And then that's what makes it harder. So, the game out here is fucking ill. It really is.
Explain.
It's ill.
How's he explain that?
You know, like it seems just like nobody's really trustworthy. You know what I mean? Like everybody's even people who are committed got somebody on the side, you know, for those just in case moments, for those days where your bitch or whoever you with is not in the mood or whatever the case is. Like, and that to me is corny. You know what I mean? So, but I don't know. I feel like I've met all different types of dudes. I've met dudes who are good looking and are fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Or you judge them because of what they got on, but they really got a good job and can hold a conversation, but they ain't got no swag. Or, you know, the nigga who we judge for what, Chuck?
So stop, right? I think we had a conversation like this before with the McDonald's nigga, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But before we even get into that, as a single mom, you said there's certain things that you look for in a man because you have a child.
Right.
And, you know, so what are some of the factors or some of the characteristics that you look for in a man?
I like somebody who knows how to appreciate time and knows that time is valuable, because when we have children, we can't give it people 100%. You know what I mean? Somebody who is bringing something to the table. You know what I mean? Like when you're a single mom and you're doing a bunch of shit by yourself, you don't want to just chill, you know, like you don't want somebody to just come to your house and kick their feet up and put their feet on your couch and turn the game on. No, they gotta bring something. You get what I'm saying? And so you look for that. You look for.
But don't you think that comes with time?
Exactly.
Like, see, because I'm different. I'm single. I have no kids. I had a chick tell me I was a fucking unicorn.
Yeah, but you know something? When you first meet somebody, it's kind of like with the first couple of conversations you have with them, you kind of get a feel of the kind of person that they are. And it kind of like sets the foundation right then and there.
Not really, because you can have a nigga that put up a real good facade.
Yeah, because I'm a nigga that don't talk on the phone.
Exactly.
Okay.
I don't like to talk on the phone. I'd rather chill in person, or, you know, take you out or whatever. I don't want to.
That don't mean we gotta chill in my house.
It definitely doesn't.
You know.
But the thing is this, right? Chicks, I think a lot of chicks give off false narratives. You know what I mean? They say, well, I got a kid, so, you know, I don't think I want to just have people have you in my house, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, I mean, we can go out. Then you take a chick out and you start, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You take her out, you think you building something.
A rapport.
But then all the rapport building leads to nowhere. Because, like, my thing, what are you looking for? Like,
because it's like, it gotta be a vibe. Like, don't get me wrong. I haven't told a guy like, oh, there's not a set number or a set amount of times we have to go out before I let you on my home. Yo, we could go out kicking it the first time, and I could have the best time, and the vibe could be so crazy that the next time I'm like, hey, why don't you just come over this time, and I'll make dinner, and we could just kick it. But it all depends on the vibe. You get what I'm saying? And some guys feel like they're entitled. Some guys feel like, well, I took you out to eat the first time. You know what I mean? I did this, and I spent this amount of money on you. I think I should be able to come to your house. No, some men do that, or some men do feel like they're entitled because of what they did for you the first and second time around.
They do. I won't lie
they
about
do.
that. But now, what's the difference between you not having a child and you going out with a dude 2-3 times, then y'all chilling in the crib, you're comfortable with it, then you going out 2-3 times and you not chilling with him in the crib now because you have a kid? That's it. You don't even have to have your kid there. Your kid could be being babysitted, be with the father, whatever.
I don't think, well,
like,
number
changes?
one, me having people in my house has nothing to do with Caleb.
It don't have to be your house. It could be his house.
I mean, if he's but see, it all depends on the person. Me personally, it's not just because of Caleb. First of all, if Caleb is there, I won't have anybody over. Caleb has never seen another man in my house. Right? Well, now when Caleb is not there, I've had people over. You get what I'm saying? Or a guy, or whatever the case is. But it was on my terms, and it was because I probably known that person for a long time. That's just me. If a guy feels like it's okay for me to be in his space, then that's cool. You know what I mean? First or second or third time.
Reggie, you about to say something?
No, she was just talking about how space. But my thing is this: sometimes, like, people put on fronts,
right?
Because you could sit here and say, "Oh, because I could be a person that could put on a great vibe." Just because I could be a person that listens to what you're talking to me, and I could just mold myself into the person that you want because I asked you what kind of person you're looking for and everything else, and then that's me put on that front just so that vibe could be good to get the end game of what I really want. So that's what I'm saying is that how can you really trust somebody's vibe? To be honest,
I guess you can't. I mean, there is no way to trust somebody. How do you like?
I mean,
How can that even? How can you trust somebody if you won't?
cause like, let's think about it. You could go out on a date with somebody, and that one time that y'all went on a date,
Everything was smooth sailing, right?
That vibe could have been. It could have been different, but that could have been the guy for you. But some chicks, what they do, based off that one time, they dead the nigga.
I mean, I've done it too. I've done it, but that's because I felt like it deserved to be RIP'd. Like,
But what if it was just like, you don't believe in second chances? Like, what if that day was just an off day? Niggas have off days, chicks have off days.
I don't know. I'm like, it's very hard. I mean, and I know that a lot of women can relate to me, but it's like once you're turned off, you're turned off.
you know what I think? I think a lot of times, especially women with children, right? They go into a situation looking, and not saying you in general, but just women. They go into a situation looking for an ideal man. Like you said, you
Right.
look for characteristics. But when you're looking for a certain type of man, you're already pigeonholing yourself. You're basically limiting your options. You understand what I'm saying? So you might have a man. He might not have the most swag, but he could be a great father
Well,
figure.
no, that's what I'm saying. I don't care about
So-
that. I'm just saying, like, you need to be able to hold an intelligent conversation about anything. Have a sense of humor because I'm a goof. You know what I mean? And then that's it. I don't care about what you look. I mean, I care.
I was gonna say, let's not front. And
No,
act like you don't
I
care.
already told you.
Let's be
I
real.
told you before. I've been with crickets, but and I don't care about neither
Shout out
about
my
you.
nigga Marvin, man.
Stop talking
you
about
already
him.
know, man.
You brought him out. What you mean?
I never said his name
That's the
though.
guy, man. My nigga Marvin.
Leave those
man.
glasses on, alright, B.
He don't wear glasses.
But go ahead. My fault. You said what now?
Like I said, when I say vibe, it's just like, conversation gotta flow. You know what I mean? Like, and it has to be meaningful. And, like I want to talk about long-term goals, short-term. Like, a lot of guys don't even know how to, like, keep up with a good conversation. It's really so sad because you got these really good-looking people who are just...
Is it really the guys or really you? That's not sparking that good conversation.
I feel like, I can't say for sure, but I feel like 100% certain that I know how to spark a really good conversation. You know what I mean? I've never had anybody tell me like, oh, I feel like I talk too much.
Well, I do agree with that. But that's just me.
You know what I think? Me being, I'm 33.
Damn.
I'm single. See, that's your problem because you go around looking for these 27-year-old niggas.
Never.
These young
Never.
bulls.
Let me go on my rant.
Never.
You feel me? You go out looking for these 27-year-old niggas that's still pumping. They don't know how to fuck. You know what I mean? They don't know how to hold a conversation, and that's why you in the situation you in right now. You feel me? No, you gotta get yourself a fucking stallion. Get yourself somebody that's experienced. You feel me? No,
Seasoned.
Yeah, you feel me? I'm a fucking vet. You feel me? I'm out here like with LeBron year 16.
You already know.
I'm putting up career stats. What they talking about?
That's you full of shit. You smack me then whenever you see me with a 27-year-old nigga. Come on, come on.
But then, all right, the season nigga, you going for about to
maybe.
retire. The season nigga, we ain't naming no name.
I'ma name it. Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
No, go ahead, name names.
Did Roger.
What about Roger?
How old is Raj?
Roger's about to be 40 years old. And
How old
Roger,
are you, Alex?
I'm about to be 30.
Why?
All right, so it's a 10-year gap, right?
So what's wrong with that?
Because when he was growing up, he was watching I Love Lucy. When you was growing up, Rugrats was the end with Rugrats was done. Like, what do y'all have in common?
I watched I Love Lucy too, motherfucker. What
That's
are
because
you
you're
talking
Hispanic. You wasn't really watching it like.
Lucy.
You feel me? Like, no, but what I was saying before.
Roger is a gentleman. Roger showed me a good time. Roger has taken me, to nice, fancy places, and he knows how to hold a conversation, and he opens doors, and he's a true gentleman. And I think that's another reason why I was so hard on this nigga that I just met.
Okay,
So wait,
I was about to say, all right, so if he's doing all of that, so why that's not your man? Why y'all not taking the next
Because
step?
we taking our time. I just met him. I just met Roger like a month and a half ago.
So let me ask you a question, right? You said he take you fancy. Is taking you to a fancy place and opening doors the equivalent of a nigga being a gentleman? because there's
That
a lot of
is-
niggas.
yeah,
wait,
it
it's a lot of niggas out here who got money who will take you to roof, Chris, and won't give a fuck. They won't blink, but they only got one thing in your mind, and that's the fuck. Well, not
But
in
that's
your
the
mind, in
thing.
their mind.
But yeah, first of all, Roger is a gentleman. First of all, Roger is probably the only gentleman or the first gentleman 100% that I've ever came across.
But then who you meeting, Alex?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is you meeting?
Where are you
I don't
meeting these people
know.
at? Where are you meeting these people at?
Jersey.
Where? Where
Uh-huh.
in Jersey? Shit.
But you know, he's a cool dude, and he sparks interest in me, and he shows interest, and he's mad consistent. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not with him in a relationship because we not there yet. We taking our time, you know. But as soon as his Medicare kick in, you know,
Yo.
it's like nah, Raj.
You going after that Social Security.
It's like nah, but he's cool people, and you know something like when we're together, age is not something that we focus on.
Look, right, but this is what I think, right? I'm 33. I done dated chicks who have kids, and I've dated chicks who don't have kids. And it's rare because, let's be honest, once you hit 30, motherfuckers usually have kids. So it's different for me. Like, Reg,
30. Niggas having kids at 20, my nigga.
like so it's different for me because, Reg, you had a child, you had Maddie, and when you met Sheree, you was a single father.
Yeah.
And Alex, you're a single mom. Me, I'm my kid is my basketball team, so it's totally different. So when I meet chicks, I have a bunch of chicks. Oh, I got a bunch of chicks who, let's say, I meet a chick, she don't have no kids, and she ready to chill. She wanna, take her time to get to know me or do whatever. You know what I mean? But you have a chick who got a kid and they already have it in their mind what they're looking for,
Okay.
and things like that. So it kind of pigeonholes you. I don't have no problem dealing with a chick with a kid. I'm not talking a chick with. It depends on the vibe, but realistically, if a chick got 2-3 kids, in my mind it's already, I don't have any kids, so it's harder for me to even take it serious.
If she got 2-3 kids.
Yeah, 'cause I don't have a child of my own. I could do one kid, and maybe I might meet a chick. Like I've dealt with chicks who have multiple kids, and it's been the vibe been cool. You understand what I'm saying? But same time, I'm not gonna get forced into something because of a stereotype that you have that you're trying to, you have in your mind for a man because you have a child. And you know what I mean? I think that's why a lot of the women stay single or stay as single moms because they have an idea of what the perfect guy should be for their child. And in reality, there is no perfect man, just like there's no perfect woman.
Yeah.
So how could you expect a man to even get there and be on that level and, treat you with respect and do all this, et cetera, to even be in a place to get to know your child when you already are pigeonholed him? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
for me, it's harder. So I don't rush chicks to meet their kids or do anything like that. But at the same time, I'm 33. I'm not about to sit here and date you for 8, 9 months, 10 months, a year, and play around. I'm wasting wasting time.
I agree.
So
To be honest with you, Chuck, man, from what I see, the kids love you, B. They love you.
I mean, to be honest, I grew up. I was the only child until 15, but I got a lot of cousins, a lot of younger cousins. I'm 33, they 25, 26, 27. But when my grandparents was going to work or their parents was going to work, I was the one, babysitting and raising them. So I 9 years old, I was taking care of infants. Not even being funny, that's just real shit. Cooking oodles and noodles and making meals for them. So I think
Oodles?
that kind of prepared me, to deal with kids, even though I don't have my own. That's crazy. Like I feel like a shitty nigga, yo. Let's talk about it. Hold on. Shoot a shot at myself. Man.
So you feel like a shitty nigga because you ain't got no kids?
Yo, there's a lot of bum ass niggas out here. I don't understand. Like, I ain't taking shots at everybody. It's a lot of booty ass deadbeat. I don't know what you. Look, I'm talking to you because you the voice for the woman. What the fuck do y'all be looking for? Because it be some of these
I
niggas.
can't speak for the rest of them because
Nah,
I have a good baby daddy.
You miss feminism. You gotta speak. You gotta speak for them.
I mean,
Look, if they go into some shit with a nigga they know is a drug
it's hard
dealer.
because I can't relate. I don't know what I don't know.
Let's get personal.
Let's get personal.
What's up with you and your father of your child? I'm pretty sure you thought he was one way and then he ended up showing his true colors.
You know, my son's father, when I first met him, we were in love instantly, and we were together for 4 years, and it just didn't work out. But we never, you know, it was never like. I never found out about him cheating on me in all those 4 years. It's just I think we kind of like outgrew each other, and I think
because you're not gonna be the same person when y'all met 4 years later, right?
And then we had the baby, and things changed. But I will say that from day one, he's been a great father to my son, and he's never missed a beat. You know,
what's your son's father name?
John,
shout out to John.
Yeah, and he's cool. He's got his
basketball too.
And he's actually got another kid on the way, so you know he's good. Like he's gonna be a great dad to that one too. He's an all around guy. So I don't really have anything bad to say about him.
All right, so let's talk about this, right? That's good because you know some people, you're a single mom, but you co-parent, and I'm guessing y'all have a decent co-parent relationship.
Right,
like
we coexist.
You're speaking good words, right?
Right.
What about the people who can't co-parent, right?
I feel bad for those people. It's because I'm fortunate, and I have friends who can't co-parent with their child's father, or even men who can't co-parent with their child's mom. You know, like
you know what I don't get though? I don't get why. Right, a female will say, "Yo, I can't take this dude. I mean, he a fucked up, horrible dude. He a horrible father." Da, da, da. But you knew that when. You didn't know that when he was sliding his dick in you?
No, that's not true.
See signs. You
like
see
a lot,
signs.
like a lot of chicks keep kids.
The only time I'm sorry to cut you off. The only time I can honestly say that a woman should know that this nigga's gonna be a shitty dad, number one, is if when you meet the nigga, if he already has a kid and he doesn't do shit for that child, he's not gonna do shit for yours. Me personally, I have no respect for men or women who don't take it.
True though.
How are you supposed to know? When I met my son's dad before we even
that's
had
why you
children.
gotta get to know the person. Because what happens to a father who has a kid with somebody, but the mom wants to be with that man, he doesn't want to be with her, so she keeps his kid away from him.
Well,
so
that's
now,
pettiness, and that's unfortunate.
So
it's
now,
unfortunate.
So this is a scenario. So now you dealing with the kid, and he telling you I got a child, and y'all dealing with each other for 3-4 months, but you never seen this man with his child. She's like, damn.
That's a sign. That's a sign.
So in your mind you thinking it's a sign, but in reality, his baby mom might be keeping him away from his thing. That's why this is what I'm saying. Like the stereotypes and shit like that. That's why a lot of shit don't work out.
Yeah, but you know something.
And I'm
these
guilty of it,
women,
too.
the problem is that the man tells them that, and it's just like, oh, okay. Encourage that man to go to court and fight for the rights to see his child. Encourage him to do.
You're not already doing that already though.
Because in 4 months you should be able to see if he's doing it or not.
Let's take me for instance. Because at the end of the day, New Jersey is pro moms all the way.
Yeah, but let's be clear. Is Maddie's mom trying to see Maddie?
She was in the beginning.
Okay.
In the beginning, even though all of the signs and all of the things that the courts knew that she was an unfit mom, they still try to give her the benefit of the doubt. If it was the other way around,
it's true. It's
I was
true.
about to say, if it was the other way around, the first time I fuck up, it's a wrap for me.
It's true.
And
It's
that's
unfortunate.
ass.
It's unfortunate that the system is built for women. You know what I mean? It's to help women, and it makes it harder for dads, for good dads like yourself, and it makes it really hard. But the fact of the matter is that, you know, I don't agree with petty women. If the dad is trying, meet the nigga halfway. You know, nobody's
shout out to all the
perfect.
good dads out there too.
Yeah, shout out to them.
There's a lot of dads out there that don't get enough credit for what we do at all.
I agree.
That's right. Mother's Day is always bigger than Father's
I've
Day.
had to cut a nigga off before because, you know, I was used to talk to him, and then I noticed like this nigga got mad time on his hands. He got a whole daughter. It's like 10 years old. It's like he never sees her. You know what I mean? And then the difference would be like I would be like, hey, where's so and so? He'd be like, oh, she at my mom's house. So it's like you had the opportunity to see her, you just don't, and you want to spend all this time with me, and then you get mad at me when I can't because I'm doing shit with my son. So it's like I don't get that, you know.
See, maybe because I don't have a child, I don't get the conflict. I don't get the thinking of parents or of females with children or whatever, right? Because my thing is, I'm just taking me for example, and I ain't trying to do it to big myself up, but like you said, Reg, I'm very good with kids. I work in the community basically. I coach high school basketball. I get kids into college. Never been in jail. Don't sell drugs. I ain't never shot nobody. Not in the game. Very positive role model. Whatever the case may be. And a chick might, put me through the quote unquote the test, the ringer. Let me see if this nigga fit. You know what I mean? Blah 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 blah. And I don't think I'm the cutest nigga. I'm alright. You feel me? But let's say
You just sweat a lot. That's cool.
I do sweat a lot.
Whoa.
I mean, that's cool. Like, you gotta sweat. You gotta let that sweat drip in your mouth.
That's
Feel me?
nasty. That's just nasty.
You feel me? Nah, but let's say the dude, the quote unquote the sexy nigga, you know what I mean? They'll let this nigga get close to the kid because they want to get close because he quote unquote sexy, but this nigga either dealing drugs or he ain't got no job or whatever the case may be. Then I'm looking at you like you an idiot. Now you mad because this nigga. You done let a nigga close to your child. Y'all don't fuck with each other no more. And you looking now. You trying to come back to me? No, bitch.
Yeah, I don't
Fuck outta
support
here.
women who bring every dude that they encounter around their children. Cause
I question: how long do you think it should take for a significant other to meet your child?
I don't know if I should put a good number on it. I think it depends on where you guys stand in the relationship and when you know that it's an actual thing. Then
When do you know?
I don't know. Like I said, it's
It
a
just gotta
vibe. It gotta click, But I mean, if I had to give a time frame, I would say a few months. Like, make sure the niggas around at least 3-4 months before you bring them around your kid.
I wouldn't agree with that.
How long is it?
3-4 months? Nah. For me to bring somebody around, I gotta really feel that this is gonna go somewhere.
So how long were you saying?
I mean, I'm thinking
For years.
nah, not a year, like 6, 8.
See, this is the thing. Real shit. And maybe this is why I'm probably single. Cause not that I get bored easy. If I feel like I'm wasting my time, I'm out. I'm out of there.
What makes you feel like you're wasting your time, though?
Bruh, if I can't come in your house after 3 months,
Yeah.
I'm wasting my time. If I gotta take you out every single time we link, I'm wasting my time.
What
I agree with that.
if that's a standard that she set for herself?
Then you set a standard that I'm not gonna meet.
Exactly.
Okay.
No, I get that.
That I'm not gonna meet personally because I don't feel as though I should have to take you out 13 times.
Women
a
are not
month
the only
to see
people allowed to have standards. He could be like, yo, I'll give you 3 months before you even allow me, before you got 3 months, I get you don't want me in your house, cool, but like, you're not gonna play me for a fool neither. You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't I come over? What's wrong with me? Like that I
But
can't
what
go
if,
to your
because
house.
what if it's a bad experience? What she's been through?
But that's the
What
point.
she's been through.
That's
the
and she don't want
So every
recurring cycle.
so every bad experience you have in your life, you're gonna make the experience negative for the next nigga because
No,
you've been
you
on a bad experience with some other niggas?
Unfortunately, that's the world that we live in. Is that the niggas are always paying for the last nigga's mistakes.
And
And
that's ass.
that's
And
why
it is.
why a lot of females should still
Are
be
scorned.
single. Like don't get me fucked. Like I said, I'm single. I've dealt with females in the past year or two who wanted to be in a relationship with me. I just didn't feel comfortable. So it's not like I didn't have options or whatever the case may be. My thing is this. I got cheated on before. So am I supposed to sit there and say, man, I ain't fucking with this chick or this chick cheated on me? They ain't the same person.
No, you're right.
You gonna miss out on a good thing fucking with the thoughts of a bad thing.
The baggage of your last
So
relationship.
don't tell me, yo, I don't know if I can have you over because the last dude I had over cheated on me.
Well, I don't.
Well, that nigga name is Ron and my name is Chuck. It's two. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, it's two different things. So I feel.
Shout out to Ron.
Nah, that's a fake name. Like Red, you know me. I've known you since I was 20, 21, 22, some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
I've had this real shit. Took a chick, thought this little chick was bad. Nice little body, brown skin chick. I ain't gonna say her name on air, but you'll know once I tell the story.
Oh, now niggas don't want to say names. That's
honestly-
crazy. That's crazy.
Fucking Imani.
There you go.
Alright, you feel me? Took her out. We went to the movies. I opened the door for her. I'll call myself being a gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, she had the nerve to say, yo, I can't fuck with him. I thought he was a thug. This nigga was opening the door for me.
Yo, that shit was funny.
No,
as
that's
hell.
ignorant.
Yeah.
Well, you can't say it's ignorant. That's her preference, right? It's her preference.
She wanted a thug. Like, I've seen the meme.
That could be
out
her preference, but that shit is still fucking ignorant.
It
Like,
could be ignorant, but at the end of the day, that's her preference.
I know thugs that open doors. The fuck?
And what if she don't want that? What if she want that nigga? What if that's what she likes?
All right, next time you should
booty
have
as
fucked
hell,
on
but-
ass. Let me show you.
No, but she didn't tell me this. I picked this up from, one of her friends or whatever. And shout out to her, like, I don't got no hard feelings. It is what it is. That was years ago.
Yeah.
But in my mind, it's just like, when you when you hold standards, like I felt like she missed out on it. I'm a good nigga and I fuck well, so she, you know what I mean? She missed out. You feel me?
Throw the rounds of applause for that.
Fuck she talking about? You feel me? But speaking of thugs and shit, right? We had the pay-per-view little UFC shit. You know what I mean? Niggas, shit was litty last night. Conor McGregor versus I can't even pronounce old boy name. Khabib.
From Russia, Mother Russia.
What you think of the fight, man? Well, like,
I'm gonna be honest with you. Yo, this nigga Conor McGregor put on an excellent, show as far as building up the fight, but his ass got his ass chewed yesterday. Like, Khabib was a different animal. It was a different style of fighting because Khabib is like more of the ground wrestling type. Conor McGregor want to shoot them hands. You feel me?
McGregor's Irish?
Yeah, he's definitely Irish and not from Ireland. But to be honest with you, I don't think McGregor was ready for that. Usually, I could be mistaken, but I don't think the last people McGregor fought was really a ground and pound like Khabib was, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it wasn't. I think a lot of this shit had to do with, and I'm not saying this is the reason he lost. Shout out to Khabib, he fucked McGregor up and shit, choked him out. But McGregor ain't fight UFC in 2 years. He went through boxing training. He fought Floyd Mayweather. Then he come back his first fight in the UFC against a nigga who undefeated. That's a tough fight. But I mean, when you talk that talk, you gotta walk that walk. And if you lose, then that's when all the memes and shit come out. But fuck the fight. He choked the nigga out. He was wrestling the nigga all night. He dropped him once, but it wasn't really. Know what I mean? It wasn't.
He tapped out though, right?
Yeah, he tapped him out. He choked him. But like, let's talk about acting like that. That's when the real shit started popping off.
Yeah.
Man, so Khabib.
He had the gang outside waiting for that nigga.
So Khabib hopped over the gate and went to fight the nigga trainer, the jiu-jitsu nigga. Then he had two other niggas come from behind Conor while he was still in the cage
And jumped him.
and hit him with another boop bop.
Hit regular Irvington nigga shit, you feel me?
Like,
don't think it's fair.
I mean, it was a big incident before, cause I think that was the whole shit that McGregor got suspended over, like throwing the shit at the truck and shit like that.
Yeah.
Do you think that Khabib and them was right for what they did? Like, he won the fight, he proved his point, and then on top of that, he like, yeah, I'm gonna try to fuck your trainer, but you still gonna get these hands that
Well,
point.
I'm gonna be honest with you. From where he's from, they're about that life, though. Them Russian niggas be about that life.
Right.
And the fact that Conor McGregor was touching a lot of key points that he takes real serious and values. He values his family,
His religion.
he values his religion,
Yeah.
and he values his country. So when Conor McGregor was up there throwing shots, I'm talking about crazy shots at this shit, he already had in his mind, win or lose, I'm fucking this nigga up. I'm telling you now, he already had in his mind. That's point blank period.
But isn't that part of the fight? Like, to sell the fight? Like, when you got two good guys, like, selling the fight, unless they, like, Class A fighters, you really don't look forward to it. You know what I mean? That's part of why Floyd Mayweather was so great. Let's go back to Floyd in the beginning. Everybody knew he could box. His hand was crazy. Even before his hand started breaking, he was knocking niggas out. But he wasn't selling crazy. He didn't start selling crazy until he started talking crazy. And I think
talking about money.
Yeah, you feel me? And I think he was a scientist of this shit because he realized I can talk shit and make all these motherfuckers hate me, but it's only going to sell the fight more, and now I'm going to be a multi-millionaire. So I think Conor McGregor does the same thing. He probably made that man the most money he ever made out of it.
Definitely did, though.
So
he definitely did.
So I think some people got to know, yeah, he talking crazy, but he only talking crazy to sell the fight. It's like all this shit is WWE.
To be honest with you, Conor McGregor even said, Conor McGregor at that press conference was like, yo, you better go ahead and call your wife and tell her to bring out the red panties. This nigga Conor McGregor made me the most money in my life.
You know,
yo, he disrespectful, son. That's crazy.
So he might have deserved a
I'm telling you,
boop
he was going crazy.
There was some more boop bop last night, but not in the ring, man. Shout out my motherfucking God, JR, man. You feel me? No, I'm happy. This is the perfect like time of year. Baseball season's almost over. It's the playoffs.
Yankees.
Fuck them niggas, man. Shout out Jacob DeGrom about to win that Cy Young. But anyway, I hope the Red Sox gonna beat y'all too.
Sorry, buddy. Whoever took one in their home field is a rat. They were undefeated at our home in the postseason. Let's go.
Y'all played one game.
Doesn't matter.
Right, baseball season almost over. Football season is in full swings. Sorry for us. All our teams stink. The Jets stink. the Giants thing.
Yeah.
Giants are booty, man.
I mean, but shout out my guy, Say Guy Barkley, Goatdale, Beckham. You feel me?
I can't even shout nobody out on my team, whereas. Shout out to my defense, though. You already know busting screens. I mean, Lee, Jamal, you already know. See how they doing your thing.
Yeah, but football season in full swing, and now, you know, my favorite sport, basketball starting up. So they had preseason last night with the Cavs versus the Celtics, rematch of the Eastern Conference Finals. And Aaron Baines, he got tied up with JR. He tried to like swing my boy over his back and shit, you know.
Swing that shit.
JR had to push his nigga like, "What's up, dog?" So Marcus Smart came from behind him.
Like some
Pushed,
sucker.
yeah, he pushed JR, you know, and then, you know, everybody want to break it up. You know, JR laughing at him. You know, he wound up pushing the ref like, "Stop touching me, dog. Let this nigga come over here." You feel me? That JR got inducted by the South Ward. You feel me? That's
Southwood.
JR is no longer from Lakewood, man. You can tell him that. That's my guy. You feel me? He went to Bennett with me. That nigga's from Southwood. He from Newark. You feel me?
That's what I said.
He with the shits. So who you think win that fight, JR or Mark? You already know who I'm shooting for. You know what I mean? I'm going with JR. So JR or Marcus Smart?
I'm gonna be biased too. I'm gonna go with JR as well.
You see the fight?
I didn't. So, but I'm just gonna go for JR because he's from Newark.
Probably was gonna have.
I don't even know who the other dude is. So
Yeah, Marcus Smart always be trying to fight though.
Even in Ohio State, when they went on inside the stands.
Oklahoma State, man.
Oh, I said Ohio State. Damn, my bad.
it's okay. It started with an O. You get credit.
You gotta get your shit together, man. What's your basketball team looking like this year?
My son's looking good. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna front.
Playoffs?
I got the, yeah, we're definitely gonna be in playoffs this year.
Who's your team?
The Phoenix Suns.
Is that because your son named Phoenix?
No. The Phoenix Suns was always my basketball team before my man PJ was born. You feel me?
So you really think y'all gonna make the playoffs?
We're gonna make the playoffs this year. Yes, we are. We're gonna finish 8 seed.
You gonna make a bet?
We can make a bet.
So $50 the Suns don't make it?
And I could counter that bet at $50 that the Nets don't make it.
I never. Why
Don't-
niggas always want to
don't-
count? Wait,
Don't bet against my team.
Why niggas always want to?
You're a Nets fan?
Yeah.
All my teams are local teams. I never
Nets
understood
fan.
how niggas could be from Jersey and be. I'm a Phoenix Suns fan. I'm a Dallas Cowboys
I'm an
fan.
Eagles fan.
Yeah, like how? Like you, the Eagle. I could get it if a nigga from South Jersey is an Eagles fan, right? I'm a Nets fan, a Mets fan, a Giants fan, Seton Hall basketball. Like all my teams are from
You sure
Jersey.
Seton Hall basketball, my nigga? Let's be real.
I cheered for Kentucky for 2 years. Why did I cheer for Kentucky?
I don't care. You can't say
Because
you're
Isaiah Briscoe went to Kentucky. Isaiah Briscoe went to Kentucky. He's from Newark, and my father trained him. So why wouldn't I cheer for them? But I was still cheering for Seton Hall.
Seton Hall. That's what you should. That's your squad.
Man, shut the fuck
That
up,
booty
man.
ass blue.
Rabbit?
That booty ass blue ain't better than Duke blue.
Y'all know who my team
You
is?
ain't been to one Duke game in your life.
Been in spirit.
I ain't been in your spirit. Shut the fuck up.
Y'all know who my team is? Who y'all think?
Roger.
Yo, basketball or college? I mean, NBA or college?
NBA.
You like a fucking Miami Heat fan.
Nope.
No.
Come on, guys.
Her team. What's the most Spanishest team? in the
Why
league?
does it have to be the most Spanish team?
Oh, you a Lakers fan. You a LeBron fan.
I'm not a Lakers fan, and I'm not a I'm a LeBron fan, but I'm not a Lakers fan, and I'm not a
that's
Heat fan,
shit.
and I'm not a Cavaliers fan.
So who your team? You a Knicks fan. What the fuck is that? That's your jump shot?
Yeah.
Do it again. Wait, so who your team?
Warriors.
Oh,
Yeah, we
get
done.
the fuck out of
Done.
here.
You wasn't
Man.
a Warriors fan before Steph Curry. Knock it off.
You're right, I wasn't, but
Alright,
that's
so
my
get out of
nigga.
it. It's not your team.
So when you start cheering for it? When they won the championship or before that?
When they won like a few years ago, and then I started. Then they started. First of all, I just liked him as a player because I just thought I'm like, damn, how can he be this good? And then it just became. But it's not just him. It's him. It's Klay Thompson. It's Draymond.
It's easy to cheer-
the whole team is
It's
pretty
easy to cheer for
lit.
niggas who just lit. They gonna win. Like try being a fucking Nets fan.
I don't want to be a fucking Nets
we
fan.
fucking we hurt every year.
Phoenix Suns been having a bad 5 years, B. So
Wow.
yeah,
You
Which
loyal.
team Nash retired?
5 years.
Y'all was bad before that too.
When was
Y'all was average.
It was average, but we were still in contention.
Contingent for what? The playoffs?
But yes, we were. Because
But you wasn't going to the championship.
there we go. You trying to say to the championship?
So don't say contingent. Just say
Yeah,
we were playoff.
wasn't again-
No.
we was playoff worthy. Okay.
They say that.
Because let's be real.
Because the Nets made the playoff more recently than y'all.
When did y'all make the playoffs?
3 years ago.
3 years ago, y'all made
Yes.
the playoffs.
Yes.
Who was on your squad?
Darren Williams, Joe Johnson. Fuck is you talking
What
about?
you talking about them bums?
Ah.
First round elimination. Fuck out of here.
When did y'all get eliminated?
Yeah, shit.
Shut the fuck up. Y'all bums just like we bums, nigga.
Nah, I ain't nah. We'll see
Y'all
this
the
year. When we
ass.
play, we'll see.
The nigga DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
You already see what Shaq said.
What the fuck what Shaq said?
Fuck out of here, nigga.
What Shaq say?
Shaq said, don't beat me, be a better version of me, because I see it all in your game, D. DeAndre Ayton is better than any nigga on your team right now.
You never seen a nigga play one NBA game. I think better than anybody on the team.
I have seen him play a game. What do you mean?
With regular season game, they ain't start yet. You talking the preseason?
Yes.
What he had?
Yeah, 24-12.
While y'all niggas watch
I get them niggas from
sports.
I get them niggas from overseas. They get the fuck out. They ain't even play an NBA team. They play some niggas from Russia. They play Khabib. They play him and Pacquiao. Get the fuck out my face. Oh, he had 24-12. The center was my height, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
But you take my man's right now in your squad.
No, I won't.
Yeah, you would.
No, I won't.
Yeah,
nigga.
you would. Who's
You
your
know-
big man?
Jared Allen.
Ass. He ain't better than my man.
You don't know. They ain't played together.
I know for a fact.
How?
Fuck,
How do you know this?
Because he's on the net, so I know for a fact that he
We
ass.
beat y'all twice last year, nigga.
No, y'all beat us once. We split once and we beat y'all.
And the year
What
before that,
you
we beat y'all
talking
twice.
about? Yeah, now you want to go
Alright,
back
fuck
to
you
top.
talking about. And we was injured last year,
Sound like
nigga.
Cowboys fan talking
And
about we go back. I don't want to hear none of that
Oh,
last
my
year shit,
God.
nigga. We talking about the last time we
I'm
played
talking about
split.
football. You don't have the right to talk about
I mean, I can
football.
talk about whatever I want.
Sorry, Alex, but we leaving you out of this nigga.
No, it's cool, it's cool. Meanwhile, us ladies are trying to figure out why the season of Insecure finished so early.
man, fuck Insecure, man.
No, that Insecure was
you
dope. It
crazy.
was
Insecure
nice.
is a fucking good ass
I didn't like
show.
the ending though.
They took my nigga Lawrence off for a whole fucking
Nah,
season.
No, they didn't. He was back.
He was
He
he
clearly
missed,
don't
he missed
watch
damn
it.
near all season 2, and he came back towards the end of season 3.
So what?
He missed damn near.
That was the
what, 8 shows
storyline,
an
nigga. It's
episode?
called a storyline.
Man, don't take my nigga. He the star. Fuck Issa.
You
Thought-
stupid.
Thought bitch.
That's Issa's show. She wrote and produced that shit.
I
Don't
don't
even
care.
fucking disrespect my bitch like that.
What's her name in the show again?
Issa,
Issa.
stupid.
Thought ass. Fuck out of here.
Why she a thought?
Because she cheated on my nigga Lawrence with the nigga. She got fucked in the studio.
No, I'll tell you
That's
what.
why.
I'll tell you what
That's
the
why.
problem
in the
is.
studio.
I'll tell you what the problem is. Niggas can't take being cheated on, and then when they do get cheated on, the bitch is a thigh and a hoe. But they do that shit all the time.
My nigga Lawrence was a good nigga. He ain't cheat.
What do you?
He ain't cheat until she cheated. No?
Exactly.
And then he started pounding that big booty shit from the bank.
Which is
Now,
Wilding
first
in
of
that
all,
shit.
no,
Which
that
is
is
facts.
facts. He didn't. First of all,
And she looked better than Issa. Let's talk about it.
oh, because that's important.
That's very important. When you go for the revenge kill, she can't be worse looking than who you getting the
But
revenge
he's not.
on.
He didn't cheat on Issa. By the time he started fucking that bitch, he already left. He broke up with Issa.
But she still felt the way.
Okay, and she
like,
had to take
think
that
about
L.
it. Think about it. Like if you,
First of all, let
wait,
me tell you why
hold on.
I like that show. I like that show because it does focus on the fuck ups of women and not just men,
Oh,
and I like
let me
it.
ask you a question. Let's talk about it, right? You cheat on a nigga.
Okay.
The nigga trying to get revenge, right? You see him with some bitch. He bring the bitch to your job, trying to be funny. She a booty bitch.
Not
You-
bringing it to my job though.
But you're not gonna feel away. You're like, this bitch ugly. Like, fuck out, she booty as hell. But he bring in Lauren London. He's like, damn, the fuck? Like, now you feel like
If
you
you bring him
fucked
to
up.
my job, I'm getting both of them
You
trash.
throwing ass?
Yeah, both of them.
But why? He can't walk
Well,
to
why
the
you
job.
gotta? You could cheat. I mean, you could.
You
give
want a
it I
massage.
bring it to my box. I will fuck both of them up. Both of
So a
them.
nigga can't come get a massage?
No. Massage these nuts.
You was massaging the nuts. That's why he coming in. Know what I mean? That's why he come for the revenge. That's great. You know, chicks always try to like manipulate some shit. Like it's no rules to this shit. Once you fuck up, there's no more rules.
Yo, people are not perfect. My bitch Issa fucked up. My nigga Lawrence wasn't, you know.
What?
He was being. So let me tell you, this
Wasn't
is the thing.
what?
He was being a couch potato. He wasn't doing nothing with himself. He wasn't.
That's a lie.
What?
He had a dream and he had something that he was working on. It didn't pop yet. And then she was getting mad because it
And I
didn't
get
pop
it.
yet.
But in the meantime, he still didn't want to do nothing like get something to make some money.
That's crazy.
You get what? And I'm not saying it's okay for her to cheat on him for that reason. She did fuck up. I'm not saying.
Let's be real. He did get off his ass and work at Best Buy.
Oh, he
Right or
did.
wrong.
No.
Like,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
that's back to that
talking
conversation.
about. That's what
You
I'm
brought it right
talking
back to the
about.
conversation, Reg.
No, he did. He did work
you
at
brought it
Best Buy.
right back to the conversation when we pulled up at the drive-thru. Alex told us she will never talk to a nigga at McDonald's.
And I won't.
But you'll talk to a drug dealer?
Yes, she would.
I don't talk to drug dealers.
You would though. You'll talk
I
to him.
have.
You talk to a rapper, an underground rapper?
Fuck no.
Yeah,
Fuck
you would.
no. No, I
You talk to
wouldn't.
him before you talk
How
to
would you? How
McDonald's.
could you even say? When the fuck have you ever seen me with an underground rapper? Like niggas swear that they know. Y'all swear like, oh
I
yeah.
asked you a question.
I'm talking about Reggie Chuck. I'm spitting on me. I'm talking to Reggie.
I'm about to really spit in your mouth. Stop playing.
Hell yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna show you this kinky shit. What you talking about?
Spit in your mouth.
Better stop. You
Go
know,
ahead.
you know that girl listening. That girl that be getting jealous.
Hey, she blocked me.
So anyway,
Hey, yo, shout out to her. It was her birthday. I'm sending her happy birthday.
Reggie, close your mouth, Reggie.
I don't give a fuck, man.
Oh no.
No, but you know, like okay, Best Buy is a little bit more. It's a little bit more. You know,
Why is it a little bit what you call it? If
I
McDonald's,
choose to not fuck with somebody who's taking orders.
There
Okay,
go the
who's
standards.
taking
you
those-
you taking orders at your job right now.
That's my. No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Besides my fucking
Nigga,
bag.
I work in the fucking human resources department.
Go get these
At
fucking
Jag.
papers.
Yeah, at Jag.
Hey yo, I want to make a schedule for motherfucking Monday.
No,
That's taking
nigga.
an order.
That's-
Fuck out of here.
Why, how would you figure out you sound like that?
Print me in. Tap me down for that day. Yes, please. 8 o'clock. Yes,
No,
thank
I don't
you.
do that, nigga. I do insurance. What are you talking about? That's
Yeah.
because, yeah,
House party.
let's not. Okay, I FaceTime Reggie the other day at work. This nigga was playing basketball.
Exactly. On my free time.
Yeah.
That's what we do at my job.
Nothing.
But yo, let's talk about since we're in this whole little segment here, did y'all see about the Amber Rose?
Fuck
She had
that slut.
She had that whole parade. Yo, you said
Slut walk.
yeah,
Slut walk, yeah.
that was crazy though.
Wow.
It's
Did you
always
see the
crazy.
video though? I'm like,
It's always like that.
maybe this is
Yeah.
the first time me seeing it. Actually, to be honest with you, I was seeing some wild.
That's
Shit,
the purpose of the walk, for them to, not for females to,
And what
they
about-
walk around with, see-through shit on, no bra, little shit, and I get the meaning. It's I'm grown. I
Can
can
I
wear
ask
what I
y'all
want to wear.
something?
Go ahead.
So how come, right? Here's the thing: if y'all go to the slut walk and y'all see women there naked, right? Like just wearing anything that's like see-through, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Like other than being like, oh my god, look at her tits out, her ass out. I just feel like I want to ask something. What is the first thing that comes to your mind? Like, is she wifeable?
No.
Okay,
Not in my opinion.
is she a slut? No, just because you're at the slut walk doesn't mean you're a slut.
No.
But I'm just asking.
No.
Now, how come it's okay when Rihanna does it?
Who said it's okay if Rihanna does it?
You know how many men?
Rihanna is a different type of person because she has a different type of stature. Like nobody gives a fuck what I think about Rihanna because she's a fucking multi-millionaire. You know what I'm saying? And she can go out there and take risks and get away with it because she's a multi-millionaire. That's just the life of being famous, and I mean.
But
you
I'm
never do
talking
that.
about, I'm not, all right, cool, but in your head, do you say the same thing about Rihanna when she walks? Because she wears a lot of see-through shit. She shows her nipples often. Is it the same thought in your head when Rihanna does it? Then you go
I
into the
wouldn't be
slut
able to
walk and
watch-
see a bitch that has on the same fucking
I
thing.
wouldn't be able to wife somebody like Rihanna.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Even-
Because me more because I'm that's like one of my insecurities. Like if I have a child with somebody and let's say I have a daughter and she, especially somebody like Rihanna, all she has to do is go on Google and put Rihanna pictures and she's seeing you with your titties out. In her mind, she thinking it's right for her to grow her titties out. That's not how I want to raise my daughter. So I don't think I could. I mean, I'm not saying she's a whore. I'm not saying none of that. That she feel comfortable in that. She want to show her skin. That's fine. But me personally, I couldn't wife that. You feel me? I don't even holler at chicks who dress like that. There's nothing wrong with you. I sit there and look and I'll look and whatever. Like, but me personally, it's a lot of shit that come with that. You're garnering a lot of attention. I don't want 1,050,000 niggas liking your pictures, leaving crazy ass comments. If I see a nigga I know leave a crazy comment, I'ma feel away. You feel what I'm saying? That's just, and they could put comments on pictures with jeans and a tank top. They definitely could, but at the same time, we know sex sells. So if you're naked, you're going to garner more attention than somebody who's fully clothed majority of the time. And I can't deal with that personally.
Reggie?
I feel the same way. I wouldn't be able to wife that because, yeah.
So y'all wouldn't wife Rihanna?
I'm too jealous.
Are you asking a question? Like, obviously we gonna fuck with Rihanna because once she rocking and she fucking a millionaire. I'm sitting here, you know what I mean, paying living week, check to check. You feel what I'm saying? But if Rihanna was on our level and she's not a fucking multi-millionaire, Like if she's not being funny, if you and Rihanna make the same amount of money and she still dressed the same way, I'm not taking her serious. That's just my quote unquote my standards, and maybe that's why I'm single. You feel me? So that it is what it is. But we gonna get into the daily spotlight from my guy Kurt Cobain. You know what I mean? The lick of the unicorn. And Rolling Stone P. I actually went to school with him. If some of y'all don't know Rolling Stone P, he had the song Let Your Body Talk before. That shit was a club.
Oh, that used to be my shit. I used to go to Piranhas in Bloomfield. I used to do that shit.
Me and Chuck used to be in Dolce, Abyss, out there wildin'.
You know what I mean? So the song is called It's Time, the Jersey Club Anthem. Shit get poppin'. Let's get into it. Kurt Cobain, Rolling Stone P. It's time.
It's time. It's time.
Okay.
It's time.
All right.
It's time.
Stone.
It's time.
Killer.
It's time.
Yeah. Shit, away.
It's time.
Hey, look.
It's time.
Let me explain who I'm an audience. I put nothing less but my all in it. That water you got, watch me dive in it. Ooh, I fuck with the real ones, no charlatans. This the wave that I started in. Stone, give me my phone. Let's go live so they can watch us bone. Then she fast that like, let me get back, right. This my swag, like, ooh, ass fat, like. Watch me bagpipe, pipe. Beat that silly. With a knock like this, I'm on your block like this. Feel it when I go to mirror. Feel it and I mirror. Rolling Stone P at it, fanatic, mathematics, erratic, combatic. Oh Lord, I go hard. Rolling Stone, a Jersey guard.
It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time.
Switch you on it, right?
It's time.
Yeah.
It's time.
AP.
It's time.
They ain't been this wavy in a while. You heard? Killer.
It's time. It's time.
Yeah. It's time to remind why I am a star. What do you know about Club Zanzibar? Slow lights. Two-step. Grip on her hip like a handlebar. Who next? Jump in, let me talk. Sexy walk. The way you was hitting that dance. Body bag, get the chalk. Get down like. This is what the fuck your sound like. And this is what a unicorn look like. One leg, get back, get your foot right. Get light, get litty. Baltimore to Brick City. You keep on fucking around, I'm gonna go get my Simmons. It's Killer Kurt Cobain. 151 Fever Gang. Cool riddles and sequence inside. We added that song to the game. We putting the gas to the flame. My foot in the ass of a lane. Oh Lord, go hard. Killer Kirk, a Jersey guard.
It's time. 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 It's time.
This is what the fuck your sound like. This is what the fuck your sound like.
It's time. 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 It's time.
You ready?
It's time.
Killer Kurt Cobain, Rolling Stone P. It's time. What y'all think of the track?
You already know, man. That's one day Killer
It's
Kurt.
time,
Hope
it's
I
time.
won't feed again. Ooh, nah,
I think it's
man.
dope. It's dope.
But
It's
You
dope.
already know. I already told you got a hit. It's been playing on Hot 97. Been playing around all venues that I've seen so far. New York. I mean, he's been on New Jersey's Artist Magazine. I think Kirk, he doing his thing, man. That's what up, man. Shout out to Kirk, man.
I fuck with the track. I think it's a good little club banger. I mean, took the old, what's club song is that? The old club song they got sampled. I can't even think of the name of it, but you know, niggas used to dance to that shit at
The Percolator.
It's Percolator, alright.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, they took the Percolator and, you know, they remixed it. I think it's dope. You know what I mean? I fuck with it.
You look like you used to do the Percolator back in the day. Percolating ass nigga.
Actually, I was a dancer, to be honest. Told you, man. Yeah, don't get his shit.
I'm gonna stand on the wall, nigga, man.
Dancer. I learned from my friend.
Oh, Fred did the Percolator too?
Shout out
Nigga
Fred,
Fred
your
was-
production. You can be a stripper.
That nigga Fred used to be a part of DJ Infamous Envy. You already know. Shout
Yeah.
out to Infamous Envy out there too, man.
That's
All y'all
hilarious.
guys.
Yo, Fred, your productions come to shoot your shit, make that nigga pop lock while he in your video, man.
Yeah.
He got
He
it,
know
trust
the
me.
moves too.
Hey.
He knows the moves.
Oh, I forgot to do this in the beginning of the podcast. R.I.P. my guy Blink. He passed away like a week and a half ago. I ain't said it last Sunday. I meant to say it in the beginning. That's my guy. When I moved to where I live at now, that was like one of the first dudes to kind of take me in the block. One of the first dudes I chill with. I ain't wasn't like my best friend or nothing like that, but we chilled a lot. We chill often. You go on Jared Smith page, his Instagram page. He got the sneakers up and they say Blink on the bottom. So R.I.P. to him. You know what I mean, you'll be missed. And let's get off this sad mood. We were just talking about club songs, so you know what time it is, right?
Baby, come through. You deserve. Baby, come through. You deserve a round.
Oh, we my fan. Every time I hear this shit. You get this on camera,
Tonight.
so let's get that round of applause. Lex, who your rounds of applause go to?
Okay, my rounds of applause goes to a few of my friends from high school who are still close to this day. You know, you got those friends that become family. And so I have a group of friends. There's 9 of them. I'll shout out Evan though, Evan Holt, and Chain Gang. They have a clothing line called 9 Supply Co. And denim jackets, shirts, hats, bracelets. I mean, anything that you can think of. They're actually doing their thing. They have a page on Instagram called 9 Supply Co. They've been the best of friends for years. The funniest dudes I know. Super dope crew. And yeah, shout out to you guys.
Hey man, those your homies. Let's see if they can, hit us over some clothing or some shit.
Yeah, for sure. Evan, I'm sure he could do that.
We'll
You
talk
know.
to him. We'll go in there. I'm about to follow him right now.
Yeah, you do that.
Brad,
So
who your
My round of applause is going to my cousin Natalie. She's an upcoming makeup artist. You know what I mean? She does weddings, wedding parties, makeup for wedding parties. She's also has her own website, which is called NatalieBeBeautiful.com. You know what I mean? So go check her out. She's also done Fashion Week as well. So I mean, go ahead and just holla at her. You know what I mean? Because she just basically specializes in natural beauty. Just make sure you like all natural, not all caked up. You feel me? But yo, so just go holla at my cousin Natalie. You already know.
I got 2 rounds of applause. Actually, I got 3. I'm wild with the round of applause. I just want to, give niggas the credit they deserve. Shout out my homegirl, Tiara. She made them fucking banana puddings. I know some of y'all saw it on my Insta Snap. She got them for $12.
that's the one you looked out the jar.
Yo, you took that lick out the jar?
Yeah.
No. That's shade. That's the red velvet. That shit be rocking. But she got a pan of banana pudding. One for $12, a small joint. The other one $25. It's a big pan. That shit was very, very good. Not lying, because that's only that shit was actually. You know what I mean?
Which one?
I put it on my Insta Snap the other day. I'm gonna tag her again. But she does it, and she delivers to you, so you don't have to. Go nowhere. She'll deliver to you if you're local, and it is good. So I holler at her. Her Instagram page is Humble B. Shout out my guy Mo. This is my guy for more than one reason. He kind of like saved my life back in the day. You know what I mean? So I fuck with him 100. But he's starting his own clothing lines called La Familia Musta. What it means is the Fly family. It hasn't dropped yet, but it's a dope clothing line. He's gonna have it. But I think he delivers too, to be honest. So you need to fuck with him. His name on Instagram is Maurice_Dunham. Okay? And then my guy, they got their own stores and their own clothing lines called Untamed Soul. Alright, you can hit them up on Worldwide Rico on Instagram. They got hats, they sell sneakers, regular clothing. Him and his brother, they used to play basketball for my father back in the day. That's my guy. So go check them out. They got some fire. I gotta actually go there and I want to get one of those hats and support them. But yeah, those are my rounds of applause for the day. What y'all how y'all want to end it? Y'all want to talk about anything else, or we good?
I'm good.
Sure, that's it.
I want to tell everybody have a good week. All right. Don't
Y'all goofy as hell, man. Hey, yo, end of the Daily Round show. You already. See you next week.
Reggie about to ask us on Tuesday what we want to talk about on Sunday.
As we should.
Reggie, don't call my fucking phone on Tuesday. Ask me what I want to talk about on Sunday, nigga. I don't know.
You know it's crazy though, because I never call you. I text you.
Don't text or nigga, you call me on fucking house party.
Yeah. To ask what we talk about on Wednesday.
Trying to be like, Reggie, for real.